It's like the white balance seems to be a little off for my liking. That's fine. I'll look a little yellow for the stream tonight. Yeah. I'm on screen, and we have the theater moded YouTube page, and that can only mean one thing. Yes, that's right. A couple more Odd Man Out episodes, and then we'll switch over to a bit of Naruto. Uh, 2 episodes on the dock. 6 Democrats versus Secret Republican. Great. Almost a rehash of an old episode. That's fine. I had to call out someone on their bullshit, apparently, hopefully. And then who's pretending to be a frat boy? They change up the title here. They don't even include how many people are in there. For all we know, this episode could have 100 people in it. We would never know. It's exciting. I want them to cram 100 people into the box. Also, I can't say for certain. But after these 2 episodes, so after tonight's episodes, it looks, unless they just massively change the thumbnail, if I'm just going based on thumbnails, I believe next time we do this, it'll have episodes of people playing Odd Man Out from home via Zoom or some other similar program. So that's is it because the fucking light isn't, I mean, it's on. Is it because it's not? I don't know. I don't care too much to figure it out. It looked good like 5 seconds ago when I was setting things up. So yeah, Zoom or some other similar, maybe Microsoft Teams. Maybe they do play Odd Man Out through Teams. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. These 2 episodes, they reorganized. I think I brought this up earlier, or 2 episodes ago maybe. They reorganized the playlist here, so it's like ascending order instead of descending. So you can always see how much we have backlogged here. So technically, after tonight's episodes, we'd have 40 episodes still in the chamber. All right, of course, I'm going to have to balance audio and everything, so I don't know how loud it'll be, but we'll watch it. Yeah, 6 Democrats, Secret Republican. If for some reason this is the first time watching Odd Man Out with me, I like to watch along. I obviously don't know the answers. I see the cast of characters. I pick one person. I lock in my answer of who I think the Odd Man Out is. We eliminate one person. I pick one more person. I get one more shot to lock in another answer. What is this? Oh, I'm so easily distracted by notifications on my phone. I'm the worst kind of person. All right, let's go. Who is this? Also, before we get into it, this is the first frame of the video. Terrible handle. They're bad. Think you're quirky? No, it's just bad branding.
Hello everybody, I have an announcement to make. We have a new channel. Yes,
a new channel.
It is named this, and you guys kind of chose the name by submitting it a billion times on Instagram. It's a new channel for...
Again, oh, it's so quirky. Tubally.
Team videos, like director's commentaries, behind the scenes, stuff like that. Be sure to go subscribe to it and check it out after this. There's a video I made up there right now. For now, enjoy this episode of Odd Man Out. We shot this in February, so there is some talk about people who have since left the presidential race, but that's fine. Still a good video. I guess I'll see you over at the other channel.
Oh, they committed the ultimate sin of having what am I trying to say? Having like topical things on the video so that it dates the video. That's what I'm saying.
Do you think? Gotta go. I'll see you later. Bye 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 bye.
Most of us have a set idea on what a Democrat looks like.
Yep.
And believe that they belong to a...
Later, bye 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 bye.
What these examples of the stock footage examples of Democrats?
Most of us have a set idea on what a Democrat looks like.
Educated. Staring into the camera while protesting.
And believe.
Smoking a bong that looks very much like a slightly enlarged flask from science class.
That they belong to a certain demographic.
Dun,
Do you
dun,
have
dun,
similar
ba-dum,
biases
ba-dum,
as well?
ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom.
Healthcare for all.
If that's socialism, sign me up.
All right, just a second. Just a fucking second. I'll lower this just a bit more. Dun, 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 dun,
Let's say
dun,
with
dun,
this
dun,
episode
dun,
of
dun.
Odd Man Out, how easy it is for you to find the secret Republican.
Gotta find the secret Republican. All right. The lying Republican I gotta find.
We brought together 7 Democrats.
I am a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
I am a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
I am a Democrat. I'm a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
Oh, we got ourselves a good cast, it looks like.
We brought
All right,
together
here we
7
go.
Democrats.
I am a
It very much looks like we're bringing in people who wouldn't immediately give off Republican vibes. Let's go. Okay, Jaslyn. Is my K not
Democrat.
working? Blake. Excuse me. I'm not really convinced. With Blake. Also, what the fuck is wrong with K?
Democrat.
I am a Democrat.
Sai.
I'm a Democrat.
Nick.
I am a Democrat.
Ruby.
I'm a Democrat.
Sarah.
I'm a Democrat.
Brandon. Oh, this is so tough.
We brought together 7
Ah.
Democrats.
I am
It could be Jaslyn.
a Democrat.
I'm a
It could be
Democrat.
Blake.
I am a Democrat.
I don't think it's Sai.
Democrat.
I'm
Sai.
a Democrat.
I want to say it could be Nick, but I'm going to give it benefit of the doubt.
I am a
It could be Ruby.
Democrat. I'm a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
I'm a
Brandon could really be the throw-off vote.
Democrat.
All right, I'm locking in. I don't feel great about it. Massively. This is one of those ones where I feel really bad about this pick, but I'm going to pick Jaslyn
We
here.
brought together 7 Democrats.
I am a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
I am a Democrat.
I'm locking in
I'm a Democrat.
Jaslyn.
I am a Democrat. I'm a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
I think she's in there to throw us
Is a
off.
liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
If the liar survives,
Dum, dum,
they
boom,
win
boom,
the
boom,
entire
boom, boom,
prize.
All your prize.
Who
Boom, boom,
is
boom,
the odd
boom,
man
boom,
out?
boom.
When did like
Speed round. The infamous speed round. I always got to point it out when it shows up.
everybody become a Democrat?
From birth, okay? Basic ass answer.
Honestly,
It's not really how that works, but okay. You don't come out of the womb like I've formed my political and social leanings, but I get the sentiment.
When I went to school, I grew up in a really small town in Nebraska. It was very white. We had Fox News on TV
You're
all
not
the
helping.
time.
It's too typical of an answer.
I know.
Not helping. I know my vote. Brandon kind of was coming after me, which is saying stuff like that's a bad move for bringing up like that I'm from Nebraska and that I grew up with a conservative
Yeah,
family. So I thought maybe him coming off that strongly that he could have been the mole.
Where'd you go to school?
Oklahoma State University, which does not help. my
Okay,
case at all
yeah.
either, but-
I come from a conservative family.
But yeah,
Went to
I-
college and was like,
Where did you go to college?
USC.
Democratic family over here.
we got essentially nothing in that speed round. In 1 minute, we got nothing except a strong accusation from Jacketed Man. No, fucking Instagram chose the white girl. Bum bum bum. I wouldn't be surprised if it was her though. If she was the secret Republican, like, and not only just based on looks, but it's just like it almost seems like she's giving off the airs of like I am the leftist girl, like acting, strong acting, like vibes. I don't know. She is taller. I was not expecting Sai to be as tall as she is.
I think I was targeting Nick a little bit. USC is known for being a more private, conservative school.
All right, so we got a Nick vote. We got a Blake vote. Ruby, Brandon. Oh, we're scattershotting here. Oh my god, a three-way tie.
First of all, I'm black.
Wait, is he about to say, first of all, I'm black? That's not a good defense, dude. So we get 30 seconds, so we're going to recast because some votes didn't go to these. So, but it was basically the guys, which I think says a bit more.
Black. I think the Democratic Party aligns with the interests of black people. The Republican Party really doesn't offer anything.
Medicare is a big thing for me. My father passed away right before I was born, didn't have health insurance, and so when he got sick and got cancer, it just happened so late. I don't want that to happen to anybody else's parents.
The most important
That leans, I mean, that's at least something to work with.
issue for me is the environment. I think Trump pulling out of the Paris Agreement was horrible. I think the U.S. should lead this global initiative towards...
Oh, is this just a good acting job? Is he pulling out this example? That's a good acting job. I mean, if I was in the box here and I had to recast my vote to one of the three guys now, I would have to go to the guy who's just like, well, I'm black. Like, that's rough, dude. Compared to the other guys, at least they said something.
Renewable energy.
Make me cry. I'm like trying to get it together right now.
Oh, Nick. Oh, my God. Oh, just make the one person just recast. Jesus. Oh, we got an advert. Oh, shit.
Thank you. If the election was...
They should just make there shouldn't be another round of deliberation. If I was a producer, see, I would have such hard and fast rules if I was a producer on the show. Like, I'm very, like, it's got to be by the fucking book. If we're going to have a legit system here, I would say, okay, we have a 3-way tie and 1 vote was cast to Brandon still. So just immediately make that person recast their vote. No more of this. No more deliberation.
Today, who would you vote for?
Andrew Yang.
Why?
I think his, like,
Oh no. Oh no, we got Yang people. Oh. I shouldn't be getting political here. I shouldn't be getting political. It's over. It's long. This is long done. Long done with.
the freedom dividend with $1,000 a month helps, like, the far majority of people in America. Like,
I don't mean to interrupt, but also, I don't feel like Andrew Yang really
Yes, Sarah. Yes, Sarah.
emphasizes the points that you first brought up about healthcare. And I think like Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders.
But he is for Medicare.
You know what? Screw figuring out who the secret Republican is. Let's just get into the box and debate who the best Democratic candidate was back in February of 2020. That'd be fun.
For all, though.
Okay, true, but like I feel like other politicians, especially who have the points that you first brought up about healthcare, and I think like Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders.
But he is for Medicare for all, though.
Okay, true, but like I feel like other politicians, especially who have like
Would be
led
more-
the
I
forefront.
agree.
I'm planning to vote for
For
Elizabeth
the
Warren.
primary.
What are your views on abortion?
Pro-choice, easy.
That was a drive-by question and answer. What's your opinion on abortion? Pro-choice. Easy. There's your last 2 seconds. Well, Blake. Blake?
Were you lying?
Like was inconsistent with what policies are really most important.
Do I want to vote Blake because he got voted out? I don't think I've ever done that. Have I ever in my second vote voted for someone who just exited? Do I go, oh, I really think they voted for... I don't think I've ever voted for the person they threw out. But I'm tempted here. I am very tempted. This girl's kind of won me over. Let me see them standing here. So I have her on lock. I'm tempted to go... I'm obviously very bad with names. Her, second from the left, or the person they just kicked out. I'm entering my mind palace. I'm going to go second from the left. I got these two girls. I think she kind of laid uncomfortably too low that last round. And the added rounds. They added 2 rounds after.
think a really important question is what values really make you a Democrat to you?
Why don't you start out with your own question?
Sure. I am Iranian American.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I'm Iranian American.
Okay, yeah. Your parents are immigrants?
Yeah, my parents are immigrants.
When Sarah started asking questions, I kind of cut her off, and I don't know, that seemed kind of like a very aggressive way to cut.
Is she making the comparison that Republicans are aggressive? Is that what we're doing right now?
Come at it.
Women's rights.
Or are we just saying that, yeah, that was just weirdly aggressive? Calm down. Although I actually don't think that was aggressive. That was just like, I mean, if I'm being 100% honest, I think Sarah, is that her name? Sarah has a bit of an accent, and she was like, she kind of just slurred through Iranian American, right? I mean,
immigrants.
When Sarah started,
Start out with your own question.
Sure. I am Iranian American.
Sorry, I didn't get.
it's like an accent, or she's congested, or she's got like a stuffy nose. That's what it sounds like, and she's on the edge, and she's also like 10 feet tall. So from up there, she has to like, sound dissipates. That was a terrible joke.
That.
I'm Iranian American.
Okay, yeah.
She just said I didn't get that. That's not bad. Am I going
Why
crazy?
don't you start out with your own question?
Sure. I am Iranian American.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I'm Iranian American.
Okay, yeah. Your parents are immigrants?
Yeah, my parents
I
are
didn't get
immigrants.
that.
when Sarah started asking questions, I kind of cut her off, and I
Very
don't know, that
bizarre.
seemed kind of like a
This is a weird interview, I
very
feel.
aggressive way to come at it.
Women's rights are really important to me, as well as like environmental rights. I'm a huge Bernie Sanders supporter.
What ways do you support
Bernie Sanders, yeah.
Like abortion, Planned Parenthood.
I'm half black, half Mexican, and my mom was actually brought here as a baby from abuelita and abuelito from TJ, and then my dad's obviously black. And so, kind of like the same thing as black people are Democrats.
Was Jaslyn in another episode several parts ago? Why do I feel like I remember the Guns N' Roses tank top? Because I think we've confirmed that in previous episodes, sometimes they reuse people for certain things, and I assume that's because they grab them in batches, and they have like a day or two of like shooting, you know?
I don't like people telling me what to do. So, like, 150% pro-choice.
Something
I
like
think
that.
Jaslyn was protected by Brandon, which is completely valid because people of color should protect people of color. But I just felt like I didn't want to come in and be a little bit of a bully and try to get to the
Yeah, you don't want to be a bully because someone already thinks you're a bully, apparently, dude.
root of the question.
But I would say, like, I'm a baby Democrat because I grew up Christian. My main thing is abortion, healthcare. Again, baby Democrat. I like just got into it, so
Welcome.
thank you.
If you're real, welcome. Both of my parents are immigrants. My mom was born in Grenada. My dad was born in Paris, France. And then I'm currently in school. I'm a political science major, pre-law concentration. Then minors in ethnic studies. Don't think a Republican would take that first. Anthropology and geography. You didn't laugh, Nick. You didn't laugh. Anthropology
I'm
and geography.
smiling. I love your story. I was a theater major, you guys. How many Republicans are theater majors?
I would say
Unfortunately, more than you would think.
My biggest values is I'm a staunch feminist. Like, I'm absolutely pro-choice, and I believe in women's autonomy over their bodies.
obviously women's
I'm not feeling good about my pick on her, if I'm being honest. Before she even opened her mouth there was a moment where I was like, ugh.
rights is huge to me. There needs to be autonomy. Gun control also extremely important.
I really think they might have gotten rid of the guy on the first round. I'm almost convinced.
Big thing that made me
I should have went with them. I specifically didn't choose with them because I can't trust these people.
Democrat was knowing in high school that I was gay, and I was raised in the military in the era of don't ask, don't tell. Carried a lot of shame. And, yeah.
How old are you real quick?
30.
Oh, dang. Thought you were in your 20s.
Yeah. So.
You look so young.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just made it sound 10 minutes.
Wow, that went really fast.
I think we all were just really open with each other.
Sarah! Wait, what was the vote breakdown there?
I think we all were just really open with each other.
Yeah, that sucks. Sorry, Sarah.
You're shocked.
I think think Sarah's good.
All the other women in the box had very like concrete examples to back up why they were a feminist and why they were pro-choice. It really sucked that I had to like vote Sarah out, but in my head, her answer was a little less supported.
Another thing I try to keep track of is I'm always curious who gets brought in for the confessional things, and then like what question I ask them, what they say, because I'm always curious to see like just how if I was not lazy, I would go back to every past episode we did and track who was the liar, and then see how many times they were brought in for the one-on-ones. Just and what they said, just to see how often it is like a liar comes in and either just says something or says something that's actually a lie. Like when they go into the one-on-one, are they ever fed lines like, hey, say this so that it doesn't reveal that you're the liar? Does that make sense? Like, I'd be curious to see if I'm just too lazy, honestly. I barely have time to do anything else, but if I wasn't lazy, if I had an intern, I'd go have them do that. Because I need the stats.
I'm gonna
They're
start
not
off
confident.
somewhere really weird, but it's just based off a study I read. If you guys were to see a severed hand floating in a glass bottle, how disgusted would you be?
They're gonna answer, and they're gonna be like, so how did that relate to the why we're in the box? She's like, it's not. It's just a study I heard. I'm just curious. What is the question?
Somewhere really
This is
weird.
bizarre.
It's just based off a study I read. If you guys were to see a severed hand floating in a glass bottle, how disgusted?
Floating in a glass bottle. Like, there's other liquid in the bottle? Or is it suspended by magic? Or do you mean it is just in a glass bottle? Either way, I'm pretty grossed out. What? Where am I? Where is this? Where?
Disgusted would you be?
A severed hand in a glass
Severed hand in a glass bottle.
He's like, what? He's like, what the fuck am I?
Shop Dick's Sporting Goods now.
Dicks. Deek. What a bizarre ass question. I respect her asking it though. There's got to be some part of her head she's like, oh, people are gonna look at me weird when I say this, and for that I give her kudos.
Question.
How disgusted would you be?
I would probably
Very.
be pretty disgusted, I would say.
I would probably throw up. Blood really freaks me out.
Okay.
Is it bloody and stuff?
Yeah.
Because like that stuff matters
However
to me.
your mind goes with it, how disgusted do you?
I can't even imagine it. So like I'm not gonna say super disgusting, but obviously wouldn't just have it on my mantelpiece.
My gut reaction isn't gross. It's more like
Why?
comical and confused. Like,
Yeah.
I would like to know more information.
I don't. I want to remove myself.
Wait, why?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the deal?
What's the study?
Okay. Essentially, a study in 2014 said that, like, based on like brains of Democrats versus Republicans are more likely to have like a gut reaction of something being more disgusting.
At the same time, though.
It's based on thought.
That might be true, and that might be an interesting study, but you're not going to be able to reflect the results of that into this. This isn't going to help. The way you presented the question sucks. The way the people are answering sucks. They don't know why they're like, you're not going to be able to like, and that's probably over like a huge sample size. Here we have 4 people who have a few minutes to figure out. Like, it's just not translatable. I mean, you attempted, you tried, but it was bad. You wasted everyone's time, including mine.
Processing.
That's interesting
But-
because you two,
'Cause
like you're the
I-
baby Democrat,
yeah.
and then you were, or at least your family's conservative before.
Both Nick and Jazz were really disgusted, and that's why like both of them were kind of on my list.
I thought Sai's question was really interesting, and what's so funny is I answered differently than what I was thinking in my head, because I was thinking that if I saw a jar with a hand, I would be like, oh, there's a jar with that. It wouldn't really bother me. But I
want to change my answer. I would not be fazed by the hand in the jar. Please believe me. Oh, shit. I dropped what I was holding. Let's see if I can grab it. Oh, okay.
answered that it would because I thought that would be the answer they were looking for, and it turns out
Oh, he's acting. He's acting. Overacting.
it totally was wrong to do that. Oops.
your top
Oops.
like 2 candidates. What are the issues that like you most resonate with their platform?
I'm a big Warren person because I love the way she's run her campaign. That it seems
For the most part.
For the most
Except
part.
for the Native American.
Exactly. That is. Oh my gosh. But she seems like she's really out to meet people personally, and she spends hours waiting to take selfies, and she calls people personally, and she's only taking money from regular citizens, not big, huge donors, and I appreciate that so much.
I felt like Nick didn't come across as passionate. His answers just seemed a little premeditated, and I felt like they were just kind of read off without emotion behind them.
I really like Warren, but I lean a little bit more towards Sanders because I was a sociology major, and so. Sociology?
No,
okay.
but I like it.
I'm a people person, and in order for everybody to succeed, we all need to build each other up, not tear each other down. And so Bernie, he's
what
very.
What policies of Bernie? Are you like a?
Well, his racial justice is like a big thing for me, immigration, and then obviously like universal health care. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the stuff I get is from like Black Twitter, so.
Which is like
Shout out Black Twitter.
totally a valid
Which is
source
liberal.
though.
I'm gonna
I
check
feel
that.
like we're all Democrats now.
Me too.
The more and more I'm convinced. I mean, I gotta make an argument like, oh, you know, their hearts are in the right place. Their hearts are in the right place, and maybe they're, young people in politics, people are engaged in different ways. But the more and more I'm seeing this, I'm seeing like these people probably do consider themselves Democrats, and maybe that first guy eliminated probably was a secret Republican. Like I feel it in my bones.
As soon as you hit him, you're like.
I had a target on my back that entire game. I think age might have been a factor. I think that the 4 that were left seemed to really be connecting as.
Urgent signatures needed. Expel Marjorie Taylor Greene. Just expel her. I'm not going to sign that, but go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Younger people.
Load up a million YouTube ads to try to find that ad so you can click it. Everyone watching. Don't do another person. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that means I have a 50-50 shot. I was correct. Because the 2 people I picked are still in the box. Oh, it's gonna be her, isn't it? It's gonna be her.
What?
It's you, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Let's see what this is about.
I know now.
I knew it.
Wait, what did they say? I missed it. I was reading chat.
It's you, isn't it?
Oh my god.
I know now.
I knew it.
I named my dog after Bernie Sanders.
All of you.
Oh my god. It's funny because jacketed dude knew it was her at that point. I was right. I was right on my first guess, dude. Holy shit. I'm so good. My confidence wavered. But it was good. Calling herself a baby Democrat. Get out of here. Get out of here with this.
I know.
You're lucky you're black. You're lucky you're black.
I was the most suspicious of the actual mole. I didn't believe Jasmine at all when she said she was a baby
What? What do you mean you weren't? You didn't get her out?
Democrat. That's an excuse for being, okay, I'm a Republican, I'm coming onto the show, and I'm going to pretend to be a Democrat. So let me say that I'm a new one, then that way people will go easier on me.
When Brandon said that his first reasoning for being a Democrat was because he's black, the way that I was thinking and coming at it was he would never assume that another black person would be
Yeah, he kind of doomed himself there. That is a good point. He doomed himself.
a Republican, let alone want to be very friendly with him and joke around.
I had my suspicions. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if she was the mole, but in my head, I was like, I hope it's not Jasmine who's the mole. It comes down to identities. As a black person, for better, for worse, I think black people should stick together.
It was just in here?
Oh, they're making all the losers stand outside the box and watch the winner unveil the money. That is cruel. They're the singles, the ones here. God, I got it right just based on the presentation. I gamed the Jubilee system where it's like, oh, they're probably gonna go for some, Republican person that's probably at least part black.
Oh shoot, I feel bad, but like, I gotta pay off my student loan. Sorry guys, but not really. A stereotype of
Dirty money.
Republicans is we're not
Dirty
white.
money.
We can be mixed race. We can be of someone
Dirty
that
money.
comes from an immigrant household like I did. I'm very pro-wall. I'm very pro-Trump. I do believe that immigrants have the right to vote, but legal immigrants.
You said you're pro-choice. Is that true?
No.
That was a gross sound I just made. I didn't know I could do that. God, they included this little producer question thrown in here.
Very pro-Trump. I do believe
This little choice was made. A pro-choice was just made right now to include this part.
No, I am not pro-choice. I'm pro-life. I used to think that Democrats, a lot of them don't really care about what's going on like politically. They only care about what's on like media. I really like seeing that a lot of them had their reasoning for being a Democrat followed with their morals or followed with their beliefs.
Most stereotypes about what political party you're in are not true. We have an idea in this country of what each party is and what your interests are if you're a Democrat or a Republican or what you look like, and it's unfortunate because no matter who you are, you could, I guess, fall into either category.
Here, across the board, we could be friends.
Nope, we are not friends anymore. Never want to see your face again. But chalk it up for a win. That is a win. I know you're keeping track at home, just over all these episodes we've done. How many times I win, how many times I lost. That's a win. That is a certified win. If there was a such thing as a double win or a 1.5 point win, I got it. Who is pretending to be a frat boy? Whoa, who is that? Oh, it's Ed Sheeran. I screamed out like, who is that? Like I wasn't gonna come to me. No joke, that's how I eat my pizza. Oh, you can't rewind adverts. When I grab a slice of pizza, even if it's not a stuffed crust piece of pizza, I always take a bite out of one of the, not in the middle, that's barbarian shit, but one of the corners, usually, so if like triangle, like the thumbs here are the crust, I'll bite here. So if you're then looking at like, I'm having difficulties. If this is like a triangle, I'll bite here. I grab the slice, I go, ooh, crust bite, and then like digest, swallow, then I take a normal bite. But I always take a bite of the crust first when I grab a slice of pizza. Little known fact there for you. You learned something on the stream today. I've done that for years too. For as long as I can remember. Probably at least since teenage years, probably. Okay, what is this? Are they going to tell us that they switched to... Ooh, maybe they're going to say they switched... Maybe we're going to get the Zoom meeting already. That'd be scary, yeah? Alright, who's pretending to be a frat boy? Let's go.
Hello, I am Phil, and I directed this episode of Odd Man Out.
I am Evan, and I did not direct this episode of Odd Man Out.
This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com,
Oh.
the first company to sponsor us that...
I think it's always fair. Baked in ads in the videos, I play through them, unless it was something very atrocious. Manscaped getting some free advertising on the stream here. The funny thing is, hopefully I never get sponsored, ever really, by anything. But, especially Manscaped, now that I'm going to say this, apparently Manscaped isn't that great. You know, the adverts always claim like, oh, it protects your balls from getting nicked and everything. Nah. I've read and heard plenty of reviews from people that aren't getting paid from Manscaped for advertising, where it's like, nah, same amount of nicking going on to your balls. So, We can only dream. We can only dream of Nick free shaving, you know?
It's directly to our private parts. Introducing the Perfect Package 3.0 kit, which includes everything you need to take your grooming routine
But
to
at
the
least they
next
lean
level.
into the absurdity
This is
of
the
it,
new
you know?
Lawnmower 3.0 waterproof body
At least
trimmer.
they
For a
lean.
limited time, subscribers get not one, but 2 free gifts. The Shed Travel Bag, which is a travel bag, and the patented high-performance anti-chafing Manscaped Boxer
You're telling me a travel bag's a travel
20%
bag?
off plus free shipping on your Perfect Package 3.0
Wild.
purchase when you use promo code JUB, that's JUB20,
Jube.
at manscaped.com.
Stick around after the episode to learn more.
Do I want to stick around to the end of the episode to learn more about shaving my balls? No. The answer is no. Dude, look at this guy's hair. Okay, who's pretending to be a frat boy? So that means it's all frat boys except one. Okay, I always sometimes have to readjust where my brain is going. Because for a second I'm thinking, oh. But this probably makes a bit more sense to do than the inverse.
And now let hand grip into hand and eye. Look eye to eye. Breaks. Wait. Now. Let hand grip into
It's gonna adjust audio, so I rewinded.
and eye. Look eye to eye. Breaks. Wait.
Breaks. What? What is happening?
We brought together 6 people
I see what you're doing, Jubilee. I see what you're doing.
who are in a fraternity.
I am in a fraternity.
Henry. 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 I'm not supposed to pause during the initial things. Evan.
I'm in a fraternity.
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 One of them is a...
Okay. All right. Also, this guy recently I watched with friends through the Twilight series. This guy's definitely going for the I'm the wolf. I'm part of the wolf pack from Twilight look with that hair and facial hair combo going.
We brought together 6 people who are in a fraternity.
I am in...
I can't pick Henry. I can't pick Henry. It would be too obvious. Plus, pretending to be a frat boy. Like, I'm very anti pretty much. Have pretty hardcore. As hard of a stance against, like, fraternities and sororities as one could be. Like myself, I think it's whatever. It's glorified forced friendship hangout group because you have some history from family, or like you're too nervous to make friends on your own, or you just suck at making friends on your own, which I understand. It's the cheat code. If you're like going into college and you're like, I don't know how to make friends and I'm afraid I'm not going to have friends and I don't know how to, sure, I'm not going to fault you for that. But it's all the shit that fraternities and sororities get away with and stuff. And it's also, I know there are good fraternities, I know there are good sororities, and like the bad ones have the bad label and carry whatever. Let's put that all aside. Generally speaking, it's going to be hard to pick because someone could be consider themselves a fraternity person, a frat boy, as the title says, and they're just like, oh yeah, I'm in a frat that's all about cleaning up parks and shit. It's like, all right, great. So I just hope Henry's a character. Honestly, I just want Henry to last as long as possible. That's all. That's all I'm expecting.
In a fraternity.
I'm in a
Evan's in a fraternity for sure.
fraternity.
I'm in a fraternity.
With the singing he was doing, I'm going to say Abraham's in the fraternity.
I'm in a
Also, if I'm going to game it, I don't think they're going to show in the preview of the episode the liar singing, or just in general, like having a moment, right? That would be... unless they're trying to play me like that, but I don't think they are. So yeah, I think Abraham's in a fraternity. Isaiah might not be in a fraternity.
The fraternity.
Not like K. It's like not.
I'm in a fraternity.
Julian? Is it Julian or Julian or Huline? Julian? Julian? I think it's just a weird way of spelling Julian. Is my guess.
I'm in a fraternity.
Tyre, I believe, is in a fraternity.
One of them.
I'm gonna
We
lock
brought together
in.
6 people who are in a fraternity.
Is it Isaiah? Not Josiah, right?
I'm in a fraternity.
Isaiah.
I'm in a fraternity.
That's my first guess. I don't think he's in a fraternity. I think he's acting like he's a frat guy.
One of them is a liar.
Lock it in.
More than one. Actually, sorry, I said too much.
Wait, what's happening? Oh god, I'm talking and they're getting cute on me in the edit.
One of them is a liar. Or maybe more than one. Actually, sorry, I said too much. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. One of them.
What is happening? Who is that? Never seen that notification. What is this? What is this talking about? It's getting cute. We're getting a little too cute, Jubilee, if you ask me. All right. Oh, I maybe said too much. No, I want to know what are you talking about? Is the question gonna be? I don't know.
Is a liar, or maybe more than one. Actually, sorry, I said too much. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize.
I mean, at least by the visual, it keeps making it seem like there's 3 liars, but I don't.
This is odd.
I don't know what's going on.
There is a catch, and that catch is that there are a random number of moles.
Okay, so we're immediately revealing the secret, but then what was the whole point of the cutesy? Oh, I've maybe said too much. No, you didn't say too much. You're gonna reveal it. You stupid. Whoever's call that was at Jubilee. Bad. What if everybody's a mole and one is not Jubilee? I want a video where everyone thinks they're the mole except one person who's actually telling the truth. Oh. Okay, so who's pretending? So is it only one frat person then? That's a little better. That's a little better, right?
I'm not going to tell you how many there are. And the game operates exactly the same. If there are...
Wait, did we already get... I can't tell if...
And the game operates exactly
I can't tell.
the same. If there are multiple moles still left in the game, they are the ones who split the prize.
Alright, either it's a...
If I was put into this episode, I'd be like, I'm pissed that you're changing the rules on me and essentially making it harder. Because now the rules are, if you're not a mole, there's almost no incentive, especially because you're told, hey, we don't know how many people. You should just keep raising your hand. Another round. Just get rid of everyone that isn't you.
trick and there's just one mole, or there could be maximum 2 or 3.
Yeah, when you said multiple moles were at play, I threw my strategy out the window.
My name is Abe. I'm affiliated with Beta Theta Pi, Eta Theta chapter that I graduated
Beta Theta
from
Pi.
University in
Represent.
2017.
I'm Tyree. I'm from Phi Mu Alpha, Eta Beta chapter.
Did I say Tyre earlier? I'm such a fucking idiot. Tyree, of course.
Henry, Alpha Delta Phi, Adelpho chapter.
I'm Evan. I'm Kappa Alpha Order.
It sucks. I'd have to get prepared because if I was coming in there as a liar, I would have to I would have to rehearse some kind of 3-letter Greek thing because I would find a way to fuck it up somehow. I'd be like, I'm from Theta, Chi, Beta. And I would stumble, and then they'd be like, that's not a real thing. And I'd be like, oh, I don't know. Run out of the box.
And then Delta Gamma chapter.
I'm Julian. I'm
Julian.
Phi at
Close.
UC Berkeley, Alpha Gamma chapter.
I'm Isaiah. At Tau Kappa Epsilon, Beta Sigma at University of Southern California. Everybody go around and say how many people they have in their PC.
What's PC?
Pledge class.
Oh.
At University of Southern California. Everybody go around and say how many people they have in their PC.
What's PC?
Pledge class.
Oh.
The first person to admit that they don't know something is immediately
We can't get rid of him.
suspected.
Yeah, that was a big red flag.
I didn't know what a PC was either, so.
It's just pledge class. Like, I don't know, PC seems really formal.
You want to go over like just the basic basic information of your frat. I guess I'll start. My colors is blue and pink.
Colors are red, gold, and black.
Are you rocking anything?
I mean, gold and black.
Green.
Fucking nerds, dude. These are real fraternity people. Fucking nerds. Oh yeah, I wear my fraternity colors outside. Like, Abraham is a little too into wearing fraternity colors. Like, calm down.
Green, gold, maroon, and black.
Ours are crimson, red, and then gold.
All right, ours are yellow and red.
Crimson, red, and gray.
Oh.
I don't know.
Great.
I got nothing.
We literally found out nothing. Good job, Abraham. You failed the group.
I got nothing.
There are like some people though who for sure struggled with answering the questions.
His story definitely seemed iffy. He didn't seem very confident.
He very much looked like a frat guy.
He didn't look like he was in a frat to me, to be honest.
Henry!
Like
Give me the
frat guy.
pictures again.
He didn't look like he was in a frat to me, to be honest.
Yeah. This is a fucking shame. I want a recount.
It's time to think new school.
Give me a recount. This is upsetting.
I'm just gonna assume that it's because I didn't know what a PC was.
I thought he was in a fraternity.
With his clothing, it was more of like a mix-up because usually like it's the standard like snapback stuff like that.
Stereotypes, man. All right, I'm gonna pick. I picked Isaiah. I really want to pick Blue or the Wolf. Give me Blue.
The thing that sucks about
That's
this
my
is,
second pick.
We can only say so much.
Right.
I know.
And there's only like so much that
This
like
is gonna be
everyone
on
else would
YouTube.
know.
That's such a good cop-out answer. Like, oh, it's a secret. You know, like, what are you gonna say about that? Oh, we're on camera. We can't tell our secrets.
I'm trying to think of like public stuff. So like, what year was your fraternity established?
Oh, the Alpha. You're talking about Alpha Colony, the very first one.
Yeah.
The very first one, August.
Fucking nerd.
Of 1839. It was by 8 founders.
I want to know the names. What about just say like notable like?
The CEO of Walmart. How's that?
Mine is Zach Brown. Do you guys know like Zach Brown band?
I'll let you know.
I figured people would know who Zach Brown is. I don't know.
This is unfortunate. Yes, the great Zach Brown band.
I'm not even a country fan.
We should get like some general questions, right?
Horrible.
Like, okay. So one would be like, what's your frat's like affiliation to your school?
Sororities?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's not like
For us,
yeah.
It's ZTA for us.
Okay. Yeah. We have Tri-Delt. So.
We have Delta Gamma and Kappa Gamma.
Really?
Oh, I forgot. I didn't answer.
Wait, those are my sisters.
Delta Phi.
Okay.
Huh.
Sorry, what was it?
Kappa Gamma and Delta Gamma.
That's those two are my sororities as well. Interesting.
Okay.
I voted for Isaiah because I was so confident that Evan was in a fraternity.
Isaiah was just kind of quiet the whole time. He didn't really say much, and then when he agreed with Abe on them both having the same sorority, I believed Abe a lot more than I believed Isaiah.
Yeah, Abraham's too much of a fucking nerd.
In this round, we actually had a tie. Tie was between Evan and Isaiah.
And I thought, okay, they wouldn't throw someone who like checks all the boxes of a frat guy in the stage. I'm just trying to play the game in my head, and I think I like outsmarted myself.
Congratulations, you've played yourself. All right, there's one of my guesses.
I didn't mean to vote for Evan. I actually meant to vote for Abraham. So when Evan walked off, I was like, oh man, I think I messed it up.
If everyone feels confident,
Instant regret.
you can end the game now. Raise your hand if you have any doubt and you would like.
The thing is, though, there's probably more than one, right? It would be kind of foolish if they brought this whole thing up and then they still only just kept one, right? So it could be, I mean, I should have maybe been able to pick more people. Now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have just picked 2 people. Oh well. I spent like 5 seconds in there trying to come up with a backup plan, but I'm too lazy. We'll just watch. All right, I guess I'll raise my hand.
Can you guys name your guys' philanthropies? Your most recent one or ones prior?
To develop men of principle for a principled life. And you want my core values?
No, philanthropy like events. For those who don't know, philanthropy is an event that you throw as a fundraiser.
Like charity and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So I went to I've done stuff at Long Beach at the VA hospital.
So we're a musical fraternity. So
Oh.
like chamber choir, composition.
Yeah.
So
Glee Club.
usually when we do philanthropies, it's to like host like musical events and stuff like that.
I'm being mean.
It sounded a little odd that he wasn't a musical frat because I've never heard of that in my life.
Ours, we do a yearly toy drive. That's kind of like our main thing.
Ours is gonna be in the spring. Most of the fall ones, they were sorority, so we didn't have the chance to like have ours. But
Do you guys have a handshake that you show in public? So for instance, for me, we're betas. So we do the slap, pound, and then we make a B symbol, and then we slap our chest. So as we're
And you do that in public, Abraham?
passing by each other, going to class, just like that.
Oh, God, you know Abraham thinks that's so cool. You know Abraham thinks that's so cool. Ugh. Eh. Eh.
For me, it's just so like.
You know what? We made fun of the editor earlier. I'm giving the as they do their stupid letters and hand signs. It's good.
Like same thing, walking around, see your
Walking to
brother.
class. So we don't actually show it. Like that's kind of like.
You don't have a public one?
yeah, it's like the same for us.
We
too.
don't have, because like the whole I guess like point of it is.
I believe you. Yeah.
Right. Here, I got one for those guys that were like I guess involved. You probably
Top secret.
know the songs. Do you guys want to just like
Sure.
just like a short part? Like we don't have to go through the whole thing or anything.
Hold on, I'm nervous now. Oh, I'm nervous now. Hold on, I got this.
Please, you know what? We lost. What was his name? Evan, first round, or whatever his name was. Very disappointing. Abraham is carrying the rest of this episode.
Oh, you said just a short part, so like,
Yeah, just
among men, harmony, because chamber choir, harmony.
Okay.
It makes sense.
So ours, or I'll do a few lines. So Sigma Phi, our ode to thee, the brotherhood is all we need. Through to win, to fight. Wait, I'm getting messed up now.
Okay,
sorry. You go, and then I'll come back to me.
You know, it was like Hail Mary time. I gotta do something. And now, and now.
And now, wait. And now, wait. I'm almost there. And now, ooh. Got it.
Let hand grip into hand, and I look eye to eye. Breaks the wheel of loving band of beta theta pi. Of beta theta pi, my boys of beta theta pi. I'm so nervous. I'm sorry.
No, it's
You went
good.
for it though.
Yeah, I'll be part of
Sorry, I
his
got a little
frat.
nervous.
I was about to say. Yeah.
I'm ready for this episode to finish.
Yeah, I love.
I've seen enough.
Love singing. I love my boys. So yeah, that was
I've
that.
seen enough.
It turned
Oh God. Oh. See, this is like a level of awkwardness that we're not going to be able to replicate when we do the Zoom episodes. It's going to be upsetting. You know what I mean? We're not going to be able to replicate this in-person awkwardness, and that's what I fear. No, I'm still
Yeah,
You're part of his
got a little
frat.
nervous.
I was about to say. Yeah.
But yeah, I love singing. I love my boys. So yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love your boys. Damn. How did they get rid? This has got to be one of those we've talked about before. We're getting rid of you because you're obnoxious votes. How can you watch what he just did and be like, he's not in a fraternity?
He had a lot of eyes on him, so that means a lot of people were thinking about him. I think he dug his own grave with that one.
Raise your hand if you have any
Bullshit.
you would like to continue to give.
Interesting guys.
Oh yeah. Yep. Let's get all in here and hug it out. Hug it out.
If the lights turn green, you voted the liar out. If the lights turn red, the liar is still in the box.
But there's multiples.
and you lose.
Yeah. I mean, sucks, dude. It's Isaiah. I'm telling you. The way he acted. The other two are disappointed. Here we go. This guy, Tyree, disappointed. I haven't. This guy, disappointed. Isaiah there on the far side, he's like, I just lied to you. Get fucked. That's the face of get fucked.
Thought I had it. Not gonna lie. I was pretty positive, but
Yeah, and with the the multiple mole thing thrown in, I don't know, man.
Now, if the moles could please step forward on the other side.
Ah, 4 moles. Look at that. Oh, I mean, it kind of sucks for like my ability to win, per se. But I mean, I picked technically one correct mole, but then my Isaiah. I guess what the way you could see is kind of reverse it and be like, did the 2 people I picked, did they end up being with moles? Since so many moles were there, I'm gonna say this is a loss on my part because I didn't pick at least 2 of the moles.
once those red lights hit, I was so shocked because I had no idea like what just happened.
4 moles wasn't even in my realm of possibility.
Honestly, it was really only Abraham that I really thought was a mole.
But I thought you two were.
See, I thought you were a mole too. I thought you were a mole, and I thought you were a mole. So I was trying to keep you guys in.
So you voted me out because you thought I was in a frat.
I thought you were in a frat. I was like 100% you were in a frat. Obviously, I was wrong.
What people really don't see is that people are.
Also, kudos Evan in a fraternity. I knew that was so obvious the way this was presented. And then Abraham, kudos for just selling himself out. Just do all the weird things. And here's the thing. That just means he's a weird dude, which is fine. He had a hand sign thing and movements on lock. Who knows if he rehearsed that beforehand or that's something he knows?
Joining an organization for a real reason. Like, for me personally, it was I wanted to meet new people. I feel like nowadays it's more of like a where you fit in type thing. It's not whether you should be let in.
Here we go. I'm gonna take half of it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you about half of it.
Yes, sir. Right
I'm gonna
there.
put one down right here.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
One into the box for all the people I sent home. And the rest.
Look at it fly. Look at it fly.
Firstly, that was crazy, Phil. Good job on the frat guys and the multiple moles. You had me. Did not see that.
I'm not gonna say it was
Mostly
good
not
though.
frat guys.
I kind of
Mostly
didn't
not
like
frat
that.
guys. But to all guys out there, a big thank you to
As a viewer, it kind of makes it difficult. I'm conflicted. I mean, one of the enjoyable parts is playing along, right? And if you just throw out the rules and be like, oh, we're not going to tell you how many, I get it. You're trying to shake it up. We see Odd Man Out, Jubilee constantly shaking things up. Don't want to have a stale product or whatever. I understand. But if you're playing along, you're just like left out to dry. You're like, well, I guess I'm just gonna awkwardly try to figure out who the fucking frat boy is. I don't know. Mixed feelings about that episode. Like I said, based on thumbnails and timing, this is around when COVID hits. Obviously, as at least there's a transition from filming to editing and putting out the episode. I assume the way the thumbnails are split like this, the fucking no more box for a while. But we have TikTokers and fakes, boys and a secret girl, girls and a secret boy. Oh, that almost seems like we gotta do those all. Also, the episodes are longer here. Look at, like, 25-minute long episodes. Jesus. All right. Hang tight. I'm going to hit with a BRB. I'll load up. We'll do like an hour of Naruto. See ya in a sec.